Hello there, guys. How's it going? Why is that muted again? That should not be muted. It keeps muting itself. Anyway, hello there, guys. How's it going? I hope you're all having a good day so far. Today on Pokemon Emerald Genesis, I am going to be hunting down the main legendary trio of the Hoenn region. That is Kyogre, that is Groudon, that is Rayquaza. I have also made a decision. I am not going to be hunting down Latios and the extra roaming legendaries that have been added in Emerald Genesis because I decided to remind myself how the roaming legendaries work in Gen 3, and how you track them is through the habitat in the Pokedex. The problem with that is that if you haven't seen the Pokemon, you can't track the habitat. And if you can't track it, well, how the hell do you even find it for the first time? And I just figured I wouldn't have fun playing that. It wouldn't be very fun to watch, so there's plenty of other legendaries to find, plenty of other post-game things to do, so I figured I'd just cut it out. Okay, right, so I think it makes sense to go for Kyogre and Groudon first, and then Rayquaza. Heavy rainfall has been recorded over Route 125. Okay. Which means that Groudon is out there somewhere. So, yeah, I want my water type, I want my electric type, going for Kyogre. Probably don't need Sulphur. Sulphur would just get wiped out, so I'll bring Rock along. I think I need to, because I think Rock has Surf. Yep, that's looking good. Do I have a good amount of balls? Or do I need to go and buy some? Okay, got my Quick Balls, 99 Dust Balls. 48 Ultra Balls, that's probably enough. I say that. They took hundreds of balls last time. So, Route 125 is north of Mossdeep. Okay. It's in a fairly isolated area then. Should be pretty easy to find him. I guess legendaries don't really have genders. Although it's never been clear to me if it's because they are just not gendered, or if it's because it's not known. Because I believe in Pokemon terms it's male, female, unknown. I mean, both Kyogre and Groudon read as fairly masculine to me. They have to be to beef as much as they do. Okay, that's Shoal Cave, that's not where I'm going. But Kyogre is definitely here because there's a storm. I may have to dive for this, I can't remember. Oh, got a bit of lag going on. Hold on. That should sort that. Okay, so I'm back in Mossdeep. Yeah, I'm thinking I may have to dive. You know Solgaleo and Lunala are meant to be male and female respectively, though the game counts them as gender unknown. Yeah, they're really weird about gender with legendaries. Because some they give genders to. Like Heatran can, I believe, be male or female. Do Latias and Latios have genders? I mean, I know they're meant to. I don't know if they do in-game. I think they do. But yeah, then some, even if like with Solgaleo and Lunala, they're meant to have clear genders. They just don't. They just don't give them one. It's very bizarre. Like, for some legendaries, I get it. Like the Reggies, they're big rock golems. They're not going to have a gender. Let's just get rid of Ice Beam. I'm not going to use it. I mean, I'll want it back for Rayquaza, but... I mean, maybe I won't, because 4 times damage might accidentally kill it. Yeah, I just can't remember if you've got to die for Kyogre. This could be it. I guess the idea is there's only one, so you can't compare them to others. I guess, yeah. I suppose that makes some degree of sense. Yes, this is it. Marine Cave. Okay. The Petalburg wood music is not fitting, but okay. I would have gone for Cave of Origin, but this works. You don't think Pokemon canonically have genitals? That is not a sentence I thought I would ever read in my life. To be honest, I've never really given Pokemon genitals much thought. It's not usually a thing that crosses my mind. Okay, so I'm thinking lead with Topaz, see what happens, swap around as necessary. I believe these should be a bit higher level than the Reggies, so they shouldn't die as quickly. I love the little weird shuffle towards you that they do. The battle intro animations that they had in the old Pokemon games were great. I want those back. Okay, yeah, level 70. That's a bit more on my level. I mean, if you want to put yourself to sleep, that's fine by me. It is extremely annoying and concerning that you have that. Also, I should have used a Quick Ball. Okay, let's go for a Dragon Pulse. Oh, sheer cold. No thank you. That's a bit terrifying. Fucking course you did. Maybe I should have paralyzed it to start with. I don't know if Rest can override that. I would assume it probably can. Since I'm not doing the roamers, I suppose I could always pop the Master Ball if this gets annoying. You go into Kyogre's home and it immediately tries to ignore you and go back to sleep. Relatable. Kyogre's a mood. I do love Kyogre's design. When I was younger, obviously Rayquaza has always been my favourite of the trio, but when I was younger, it was always Rayquaza and Groudon for me. But I've really come to appreciate Kyogre as I've gotten older. I love a whale. Okay, noted. Ow! Guess I'm not getting a paralysis this go round. Honestly, I've just not played this battle very well at all so far. Yeah, big sea leviathans, they're cool. Obviously, I really, really appreciate sea life now, as I'm an adult. As we all saw last year when I played Subnautica. But when I was a kid, I just didn't really care as much. Okay. Ball number 1, here we go. Unfortunately, Gen 3 is before they made the catch rate of box legendaries higher. So I believe it is still a catch rate of 3. I think it was Gen 5 where they raised that. It might have been Gen 4. It's one of those two. Okay, I'm gonna need to swap around here. Okay, that was a good amount of damage. I worry that Siphon might kill it. So, I've got a good amount of damage on it. He's asleep. I'm going to go for ball number 2. Ooh, I am scared of that Hydro Pump. Yeah, let's go for ball number 3. Let's just finish off these 4 Dusk Bowls that are hanging around. Okay, noted. Didn't want to get into that one. Ooh, double edge. That's got recoil, I'm pretty sure. Good job I'm a ghost type. Okay, that's... This has all the makings of a really annoying battle. Okay, 4 did not go into that one. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? That never hits! Okay, ball number 5. Let's go for an Ultra Ball this time. Okay, I've only gone for 5 balls, and I'm already more annoyed than I was with the Reggies. At least I could get them down to catching range pretty easily. This is just... Okay. Okay, sweet. Okay, into the red. He is probably going to rest, but I'm going to set myself up to do something about that. If I could just find my max revives. There they are. I've only got 1 left. That is fine. This is a perfectly acceptable use for it. Yep, there we go. Called that. Now, this might be for naught. For all I know, rest might override paralysis, but I have to try something. Okay, I'm just going to keep going for Thunder Wave until I land this paralysis. Okay, there we go. Just have to survive the Hydro Pump. Pretty sure rest cures any other conditions. I have a horrible feeling that you're right. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay, Kyogre. You are, you're a real annoying son of a bitch, is what you are. Oh, you fucker! That's not fucking fair. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay. Does so little. It does like nothing to him. Okay, this is the best shot that any of my balls are ever going to have. I think this is ball 6. I've been going for nearly 20 minutes, and it's only ball 6. Come on. No, don't you fucking dare. No, don't you fucking dare. That's got recoil. Oh. Ball 7, come on. I'm desperate, I need this, because he's about to bloody use rest again. I swear to God, if that hit. If that hit, I would be so angry. Okay. Ball 8. My heart literally skips a beat every time he uses that. Ball 9. You bastard. Why? Okay, rain is up, so this technically will do neutral damage. So, I can probably do more damage than Psychic with this. Maybe not. Okay, that's good. That'll help me out. Okay, ball 10. Why did they fucking give him rest? Whoever made that decision, I just would like a word. Please. Oh, I need some more max potions, or full restores if I've got any. Okay, I've got plenty. Yeah, whoever gave him rest, I just want to talk to you. Just want to talk to you. That's all. Just a nice little conversation. Okay, that's a good amount of damage. Okay. Double edge. Okay. Works in my favour. Chips down a little bit more of his health. Okay, I think this is ball 11. Might be 12. I'm just going to go with 11. Is anyone else getting really bored of this? I missed the Reggies already. Hey Sap, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Oh, it's great. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm not. Yeah, you stay asleep. You're finding it entertaining. Well, I suppose as long as it is doing that, it's serving its purpose. Kyogre going for a snooze, living your dream life. I am jealous of it, yeah. Okay, right, this is ball 12 then. Come on, man. No, you just woke up! You want to sleep again so soon? I wish I could fall asleep that easily. Okay. I've only got one psychic left. Okay, I don't think I can do too much else without killing it. See you in a moment, Sam. Maybe Dive will do a small amount of damage. Or it can double edge. Oh dear. Oh, I think I might have killed it. Or it's just going to go for rest. I outsped it. Okay, interesting. Oh, balls. Fuck. God damn it. Okay. Well, I've already said I'm not doing the roamers, so I don't think anyone is going to begrudge what I'm about to do. And I certainly won't regret it. Really hoping that there's not a legendary as annoying as this. I mean, even if there is, I'm going to have to fight one of them, so might as well save myself the trouble today. Right, let's try with the quick ball first. So that's ball 13. Okay, well, that fucking sheer cold has hit twice already. It scares me. Okay. Recoil, one-hit kill moves, and rest. Get in the Master Ball. No regrets. No regrets at all. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh yeah, I'm very proud of my skill for capturing him in that. Took a lot of effort, that did. Okay, onwards to Groudon then. If this music was playing the whole time that I played Subnautica, that game would have been a lot more relaxing. Okay, back over to the Weather Institute then. Time to find Groudon. Yeah, that as well. Oh, those Reaper Leviathans. Oof. Terrifying. Fucking terrifying. Actually, thinking about it, I think my party is looking pretty decent for Groudon as well. A fire type's not really going to help me. Right, let's just save that I got Kyogre anyway. Route 118, okay. I can go there, no problem at all. You know, I really need to go through and add Gen 3 music to my song request playlist. Because it is peak. It is peak music. Okay, this isn't looking like much of a drought. Wait, I'm on the wrong route. This is not Route 118. I'm stupid. This is Route 113. No, Route 114. Route 118 is over here. I just automatically went here, because on every other playthrough, that is where Groudon first appears for me. There he is. Again, I'm not sure about the choice of music. It doesn't feel super fitting. Okay, I'm thinking he's probably going to have a fire-type move, so I'm thinking open with Jasper, and then hit him with a waterfall and see what happens. Although I need to remember this time. Open with the Quick Ball. Oh, that is a really cool battle background. That is very red. What's interesting is obviously originally Game Boy Advance games were designed for a screen that's very washed out, so the colours pop a lot more than they would on the actual screen. My laptop screen is very washed out, so on my monitor I'm seeing what it looks like in-game, and on my laptop it kind of looks like how it would look on an actual Game Boy, which is pretty cool. Anyway. Ball number 1. I should really look into fixing the colour on my laptop screen, but I never get around to it. Fire Blast, yes, saw that one coming. I swear to God, if you have Fissure and Rest, I'm not going to be happy. Ah. Now that's a problem. That's gonna kill as well, isn't it? Oh my god. Maybe I did need that fire type after all. Okay, my only hope here is to outspeed and just do a ton of damage. I don't think I can paralyze either, because I think ground types are immune to Thunder Wave. At least in Gen 3 they are. Oh, he has Fissure. Okay. Brilliant. Fucking wonderful. He has one more move he's not used yet, and I'm pretty sure it's Earthquake. I think he just counters my entire team. Oh, okay, a crit, nice. Okay. There's no easy way out this time either. I've used my Master Ball. Okay, Ball 2 then. At least he has no recoil moves that I know of yet. And if he's gone for that, he probably doesn't have a ground type move. Ball 3. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Why? He's tired of my shit. I'm tired of his shit. So yeah, I absolutely should have saved the Master Ball for Groudon, because Kyogre could not sweep my team as easily as he can. And I thought he was going to be the easier of the two. Okay, that's gonna have to do. Ball 4. Okay, that's fine. I'm in danger. Ball 5, I think. Okay. Stop, please. Stop using that. Oh, that scares me. That scares me a lot. Ball 6. Don't know how much that's going to do. Not too much, actually. That's manageable. Ball 7. Oh, fuck. Flippin' wonderful. Okay. Ball 8, maybe? No, okay. We don't like ball 8. We don't like Fisher either, Groudon. Please don't. Please don't. I would really appreciate it. Ball 9. Okay, that's going to do a lot. Oh dear. If I heal it, I'm just going to get stuck in a healing loop. I might as well just try more balls and hope for the best. Ball 10. Yeah, he's just going for it. Okay, I'm in a lot of trouble. Should have a revive, yes. That's not who I wanted to revive. God damn it. Oh. I regret deciding to stream this post-game. I do. I do. Because all it's added that is extra is more legendaries. More of this. I thought I missed difficult legendaries. I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. Oh. Let's just try and do some damage. That's some damage, I suppose. Oh, Lord. I just want the free switch, so Udalite is going to go down. It's just a matter of how much he can chip away before he does. None, I guess. We'll just undo it all. Just kill me. Just kill my fucking bird so I can move on to my next Pokemon safely, please. This is fucking stupid. This is genuinely fucking stupid. Oh. I'm running out of PP. I've lost count of how many balls I've thrown. I think I've thrown 11. I think the next one is 12. I could be wrong. We're just going to go with 12. Of course you woke up. No, you did not just... How much PP does Rest have? Please, someone. Someone find out for me. Oh. I may need to just go and get Sulfur. He doesn't really have much he can do to Sulfur. And Sulfur might be able to do some damage. Okay, right. Ow. Every time. I need a counter. Okay. Ball 12. Here we go. I'm on my knees, Groudon. I'm praying. Don't you motherfucker. You absolute bastard. Fuck me. Oh. There's just not much more I can do to him at this point. Okay, I'm gonna reset, and I'm gonna rethink my strategy. This is not working. I may need to relocate him. I can't remember how he works exactly. He might leave if I leave. Okay, now he's still there. Right, Jasper was fucking useless, so Jasper's getting swapped out. Solar Beam, bam, dead. Couldn't do anything. Okay, we've still got the drought. He's still here. At the very least, the battle music is great. That's the one thing keeping me going. Okay. Ball 13 then, to start us off. Okay, nothing. Lovely. Okay, that's not too bad. That's more like it, yes. Perfect. 2 flamethrowers does it. Okay. Good opening then. And I should resist that pretty handily. So there's not much he can do to me besides Fissure. And resting, obviously. It's his favourite move. It's not really much I can do though. I don't have a good status move for him. Anyway, ball 14. I need a Wii. Oh, you fucker. You absolute fucker. Hey, welcome back, Sam. I see him on Groudon now. Did I catch Kyogre or give up? Oh, I put him in a Master Ball, thinking that it wouldn't backfire. And then it turns out Groudon is better at sweeping my team, and he also has rest, so I immediately regretted my decision. Did not want to crit Sulfur, thank you. Okay. Oh, I know for a fact that Mewtwo has been added. They've given him fucking Recover, haven't they? Like he has in whichever game it is that he's got Recover in. I don't know how many more of these I can do. See, to be fair, the others won't have rest. That's entirely the problem. The Reggies took a lot of balls, but actually fighting them wasn't too bad. Here, fighting him is a pain in the ass. Ball 15. Come on. Quick ball, do your thing. No, okay. Minor heart attack there. Okay, did I just luck out with a low roll the first time around? Can I give anything Taunt? Ooh. That is an idea. That is a potential idea. Is Taunt a permanent effect once you've used it, or does it wear off? I can't remember. I think it lasts 5 turns. Okay. So it's another number to keep track of, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, ball 16. Okay. Ball 17. I don't know if I do have anyone that can learn Taunt, though, that's the thing. And I don't know that I have it as a TM. I will look if this attempt goes awry. Right, I might as well heal, I suppose, while he's out of commission. I'm seeing if I've got Taunt. Oh. Okay. Just gotta check one thing. Nope, Swampert apparently cannot learn it. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Can Kyogre learn it? No. Okay. Was worth a try. Oh, Lord. None of the Reggies would survive, because they're all weak to something he could do. I don't think they can learn it anyway. Oh, shit. Oh. Yeah, I thought it was as well. Apparently not. You know who can, though? We're gonna have a real blast from the past here. I benched him because I said he was useless. But in the final hour, he is coming back to be my hero in need. It's Stinger the Krogunk. Or he's about to become Stinger the Toxicroak. Who will we get rid of? Yeah, Stigmaria. He already knows it! Oh, you beautiful boy. Right, let's speed this up. Actually, let's wait until I've got my cursor in position. Where are my rare candies? He was born ready. He was born for this. It's like he was made for this. Where are my rare candies? Did I put them back in the box? Pursuit. Nah. No. No, I'm pretty fine with what I've got. Become a Toxicroak, my beautiful boy. I think ground resists it. That's handy. Didn't even know that was a move. It's fighting type Aerial Ace. Must have been added by the mod. Yeah, potentially. You're probably right there, Sam. Okay. Groudon, you better still be here. You are. Okay. I'm coming for you. I'm ready for you now. And I don't think Fire Blast or Solar Beam should do all too much. Okay, I think this is ball 19. Imagine if it catches after I did all of this. Just in the first quick ball. Okay. Wait, how is it sunny inside a cave? I guess the heat and the sunlight is coming off of Groudon. Ow! Okay, that did a lot. Yeah, still here. My entire strategy just got undone. Does Stinger have dry skin? I don't think he does, because I checked him for that earlier. Yeah, no, he's got Poison Point. It just did that much damage because of the sun. Okay. I'm workshopping this. There is another stage to the plan. Stinger is just step 1. Where's Swampert? Swampert gets one shot by Solar Beam, so Swampert is in the box. And he also gets outsped, so he can't even do anything before he gets one shot. Where's Cosmos? If only. It would be very helpful having a Cosmos right now. Okay, I'm about to do something that I never do. I'm going to use a legendary Pokemon. Because if I can get rid of the drought... then Stinger can do its thing. And do I have Rain Dance in the event that it outspeeds me? No, okay. I can always pivot. Can always pivot. Who goes first? Okay, so Hydro Pump absolutely will kill. Let's go for ball 20. Yeah, you waste a turn doing that, mate. You waste a turn. Fine by me. Pathetic. Okay, that's one. And this will be two, I believe. This will be 3. If the rain is going to lock him into Solar Beam because he doesn't want to use Fire Blast, that works out really well for me. Okay. We can move next turn. So before... Okay, no, he's still going for Fire Blast. It should do a lot less, though. Yeah. So I think the taunt expires at the end of this turn. Are you actually fucking kidding me? For fuck's sake. Ah! Hold on. This is a learning experience. Does taunt block one hit KO moves? No. Okay, so that wasn't the taunt running out. That was just bad luck. Next Pokemon and toss some balls. No, because without taunt, he's just going to fucking heal again. Hey, Brinley, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Fucking Fisher. And the taunt is about... Literally, the taunt expires now. I need to put it back up. I can't. Oh, jeez. I should still have that max revive because I think I reset on using that. Yes. Okay. Toss one ball. Ah, fair enough, Rinley. Enjoy Fable. I didn't even know you were playing that. You bastard! You wake up! You wake up right now, you son of a bitch! Okay, that gets me a free switch, though. Oh, Rayquaza's going to be so much easier. I assume he doesn't know rest. I really fucking hope he doesn't know rest. Okay. So this is turn 1. I don't know how he falls for the taunt while he's asleep, but whatever. Not questioning it. Turn 2. That's not ideal. Yeah, that cuts my attack as well. That's quite annoying, actually. Okay, turn 3. Turn 4. Let's lower that defense. Never mind. Turn 5. So next turn we've got to go for the taunt, although he's probably going to rest because he outspeeds me, which is a bit frustrating. Okay, no. Okay, that's turn 1 again. Maybe if I just use it on turn 5. I don't know if I can reapply it while it's still applied. Anyway, turn 2. Ooh. Turn 3. Jesus Christ, stop doing that. Please stop doing that. Oh. Okay, turn 4. I don't even know what ball this is. I think it's ball 21. Okay, I'm going to try reapplying the taunt this turn. Okay, even if this doesn't work, he's wasting next turn. That's fine. Okay, it does work. Cool. So I can keep him in the taunt indefinitely then. Okay, so that was... yeah, that's 1. Ball 22. Crit is not ideal. $23. I think this is turn 3 of the taunt. What? No. You're under taunt. What? Ah! That was only turn 3! I think I know what happened. I used it on turn 5, and I assume that the expiration date of the first one was still in place, so it expired even though I reset it. I assume that's probably what happened. So that you can't just infinitely keep someone taunted. Which I suppose is good balanced design, but I fucking hate it. Okay. Let's try this again. No, what? What do you mean he's ignoring it? I'm done. Oh. Who the fuck thought it was a good idea to give a legendary Pokemon rest? Seriously. Seriously, I want words. I'm not very happy with them right now. Oh my god. This is... This is infuriating. It is what it is. Okay. Ball 24. This better be the fucking one. Oh, they're speed tied. My drizzle didn't kick in. So I'm going to have to spend 2 turns setting that up. Ugh, yeah, fucker. Okay, let's start this cycle all over again. Yeah, I assume when I did a taunt within a taunt, it just, like, messed up how taunt was working, maybe? I don't know. It's the best explanation I have. Okay, there we go. Turn 1. Let's try and lower this defense, just to make it easier to bring down on successive turns. There we go. So that was 2. This is 3. That's very good. Okay, 4. For Hey Blunter, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Pain. Welcome to Pain Incarnate. Is this a bad time for a jump scare? I will probably wee myself if you jump scare me right now. Please tell me I have a focus sash. Only lasts 2 turns? Well, that's a bit shit. That's terrible. That's so bad. 2 turns. Oh. Okay, I'm not proud of it, but I have another strategy that I'm about to employ. Save state. Control L, okay. Where's my control? Technically, this isn't cheating. I'm just cutting out some time and playing RNG. And I have completely lost count of balls at this point. I'm beginning to think that the way Gen 3 RNG in Gen 3 works is that this is not going to work. Let's do some inputs to mess up with it. Maybe he wants the Premier Ball. He's not getting it. Eventually, this will work. Thing is, I'm not sure the RNG is locked in because it misses sometimes and it doesn't miss other times. And it is rolling a different number of times. Okay, we're gonna try something different. We're gonna save state from here. At least that way we're restarting the battle each time. Might be better for the old RNG. This is just insanity.
It's outrageous. It's unfair.
Oh. Oh my god.
Stupid brain. Stupid, stupid.
Hey, come on. It's not your fault. You're just a...
Yeah, you can't help it. You're just a...
This does seem more varied at the very least. He's doing different moves each time. Aren't we having a blast? A fire blast. I'll let you off for the pun. Because you made a pun, I'll excuse you asking if I'm having a blast. What do you bloody think? Ah! Sake. Oh. Are you sure? For sure. That was good. Come on. Catch Groudon in a quick ball or collect all Tears of the Kingdom Koroks. I'd rather collect the Koroks, honestly. I mean, I'm kind of doing that in my spare time anyway. I mean, I won't be doing it when I stream it. I can tell you that much now. Not happening. You son of a bitch, just get in the fucking ball! My god! What is wrong with you? Oh my god. Do you know what I feel like? I feel like a shiny hunter. An ad about subs. Nice. What, like submarines or subways or subscriptions? There's different types of subs or submissives. Although they probably wouldn't show adverts about that on Twitch. Thinking about it, that would be not friendly for the kids. Okay, I need a wee. I'm taking a break. I'll see you all in a moment.
I love refrigerators.
Well, what does this have to do with Shulk?
tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
No.
I thought not. Well, the story the Jedi would tell you. It's a Sith legend. Darth Plagueis, the Dark Lord of the Sith, so powerful and so wise, he could use the Force to influence the midi-chlorians to create light. He had such a knowledge of the dark side, he could even keep the ones he cared about from dying.
He could actually save people from death.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
What happened to him?
He became so powerful. The only thing he was afraid of was losing his power, which eventually, of course, he did. Unfortunately, he taught his apprentice everything he knew. Then his apprentice killed him in his sleep. Ironic. He could save others from death, but not himself.
Is it possible to learn this power?
Not from a Jedi.
Plans have changed. The gods of Hoenn are too dangerous to be controlled by a 10-year-old. Do you really think a Pokeball is going to contain their power? No, they're just going to burst forth and bring Hoenn to ruin. In fact, all of the gods of Hoenn are too dangerous to be allowed to continue to exist. So, it is time for my sworn duty. I am going to end the gods of Hoenn. I'm going to kill every single one of them. Pretend I'm bald. Pretend I have a red thing over one of my eyes. I'm going full Kratos mode. You know what? Just showing off the new legendaries they've added is good enough for me, I think. I think I've had my fill of legendaries after Groudon, because at the end of the day, Emerald postgame is really just a stopgap until I start doing Hyrule Warriors Adventure Mode. And that is going to come around sooner rather than later. And I don't want to still be faffing around with all these extra legendaries I've added. So, today, we go after them all. We're going to murder them all. Hey Ben, welcome to the stream. You're guessing catching them didn't go well before you got here then? No, not very well, no. Not particularly. I started Groudon about an hour and a half ago. And I've thrown 20 balls at him because the fucker keeps healing himself. And Taunt apparently only lasts 2 turns. Oh, and he has a one-hit kill move as well, who keeps killing my Taunter. So... fucking brilliant! Ah! Fuck me. Oh. Okay, this is Drizzle boosted Surf. This should hopefully kill. There we go. The world is safe from Groudon. Ah! I'm going to go and do a bit of preparation before Rayquaza. So, I need an Ice Beamer, so I'm going to put that onto Rock. Then, I mean, Agate won't be much help for Rayquaza, let's be honest. Neither will Stigmaria, but it hits hard. Actually, no, Agate will be more help than Stigmaria, thinking about it. They both won't be that much help, but... I'm also going to just level everyone up to level 70. Because that's the level of the Pokemon I'm fighting. Well, one of them anyway. Let's just speed this up. I'm out of rare candies. Okay, right, let's go kill the God of the Skies. Now this one is going to be a pain to get to. Do I have the Acro Bike? No, the Muck Bike is what I want. No, I've got the Acro Bike. Okay. Or in this case, rare candies. Hey, look, they keep me sane. They keep me patient. I do not have the patience that I used to when I was a young boy. I think if I was playing in my own time, I probably wouldn't feel the need to rare candy, and I wouldn't give up on catching. But when I'm streaming, I don't want to waste too many streams doing this. I want to keep things moving. I mean, I always just feel the need to justify myself. Don't you worry. Now, I want it known on a record that I absolutely suck balls at this place. So do not be surprised for what you're about to see. Same for me, yeah. It's a very recognizable theme. No, you did not miss me catching Groudon. I decided to kill Groudon. Basically, I've decided that the gods of Hoenn are too dangerous to exist, so I'm going to kill them all. Because I'm kind of sick of catching them, and I'm very aware that the Emerald post-game is basically a stopgap until I get to Hyrule Warriors Adventure Mode, so I don't want to waste too many more streams chasing legendaries, because they added, what, like 20 more or something? Yeah, Ben the God Slayer. We're going God of War. Like I said, imagine that I'm bold, And imagine that I have a big red thing over one of my eyes. And that's the look I'm going for. Oh, I fucking hate this place. You managed it on a touchscreen back when you were in college. How? How? I can't even do this with a proper D-pad. Oh! Oh my god. Yeah. I bet it took a lot of retries. They don't make Pokemon like this anymore, and in this instance, I'm kind of glad. It took me so long to get up here as a kid. Too early. It doesn't help that the bike controls are not really great. Yeah, I suppose Sonic games would also be hard to control with a touchscreen, so I can see the overlap there a little bit. You were both disappointed and relieved when you played Aurus and saw they added a big ladder into the middle. Oh, I was so relieved. I was dreading getting there the entirety of my first play through. It's making a lot of weird noises today. Sonic's actually fairly good with the touchscreen, since it's just one button and isn't as much precision platforming for the most part. Fair enough. I'll take your word for that, because I don't believe we'll ever play those mobile versions. Okay, I may have encountered the ultimate obstacle in my god-slaying journey, and that is gravity. No. Oh, fucking hell. Scared the shit out of me, Blunter. Oh, no! Oh, I forgot about the end bit. I don't consider this fun. I'm just saying. Oh my god. The bike controls, I swear. They seem to fluctuate between not responsive enough and too responsive. Whichever is going to screw you over. This emulator does not appear to have a slowdown option. Okay, I see the way. I see the way. I see the way. I see the end. Too early. Yeah, there's no reason for me to play them when Origin exists. Not that I'm planning on playing Origins anytime soon. Oh, and I'm out of repels now as well. Oh, brilliant. Oh, for fuck's sake. I miss Groudon. Ugh. Ugh. Bennett, I don't want to see you. I'm sorry, I know that's not what you want to hear, but I'm done. Oh, come on! Pokemon. Designing a bike with shit controls and then making a challenge around it is not what I consider good game design. Make a bike that controls well and then make a difficult challenge with it. And then talk to me. Do you know what's wild to me is that it took them until Sword and Shield to make a bike that actually handles somewhat decently. La, 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 la. These secondary slot streams are supposed to be relaxing. Hollow Knight I crashed out at. This I'm crashing out at. Okay, so I've... You know what? Oh, wait, no, I think I'm meant to fall down here. Okay. I mean, I played X and Y recently, and it wasn't great. How the fuck did that happen? Seriously, how am I turning around? Oh my god. No! A fresh new hell, yes. Oh my god. I mean, there's nothing in those games that really require the bike to be precise and nice to control. It's just fine, but it wasn't very... It still felt a bit clunky to me. Like, if they'd kept this Sky Pillar in Aurus, then I'd still be having big problems with it, but they didn't, so it's a relatively minor thing. It's certainly better than these games, but I still wouldn't say it's particularly great. Is basically what I'm trying to get at. But yeah, certainly the bike is awful in Gen 1 and 2. It's not great in Gen 3. Gen 4... I don't really think... It's fairly similar to the Mark bike. I don't really like it there. Gen 5... Honestly, I can't remember the last time I used the bike in Gen 5. So I don't know. The best bike is clearly the BDSP one. No. God, no. Okay, Rayquaza, I love you, but I am about to just destroy you. Okay, I would regret it if I didn't at least try one thing. This is your one chance at life, Rayquaza. Take it. You never got stuck and definitely didn't get clipped struggling to cycle through a narrow section. Well, Rayquaza, you had your chance. I really hope I survive this, or it's suddenly going to be a lot more awkward. My favourite legendary. Goodbye. You have chosen death, yes. Right, well that is all of the Hoenn legendaries dealt with. But as we saw during my regular playthrough, they have added all of the legendary beasts from the Johto games, so they're next on my list to go and track down. I believe the first one was in the Petalburg Woods. Although I'm going to have to come at it from Rustboro side. I also need to get some more repels. And the first one up is Suicune, so Stigmaria on the team is probably a good bet. I'm going to give every legendary that same chance, that first quick ball, and then if they don't go in, they've missed their chance. They stay behind. Does Agate still have cuts? No. I do not miss HMs. I've never used double team with Agate, so it can go. Max repels, nearly forgot. It's not really going to come in that handy for this particular dog, or beast, or whatever you want to call them. But for the ones after this, it definitely will. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can't buy them from here. Because it doesn't work like the modern Pokemarts yet. Okay. Let's just get 10 for now, then. And then between here and the next city, I'm going to the Pokemon League. You know, maybe Joe was right. Maybe the old games are bad. Oh, don't tell him I said that. I mean, as far as adventures and regions to explore go, the old games are better. But there are certain quality of life features that I definitely appreciate from the newer games. Hello, Suicune. What I want to know is, how come you get your own unique arena? And your two brethren are just dumped into random dungeons? I suppose Suicune always has got special treatment. So it's nothing new. Oh, they've got the unique battle theme as well. Excellent. Well, here is your quick ball chance. Well, you've chosen death, Suicune. You are a really cool legendary, though. Yeah, I want to say that the GBA rendition of this theme comes from Fire Red and Leaf Green, because I know they're in that game, but I can't remember for sure if they play their battle theme there. Because their roamers in that game, and I didn't bother, because... Well, because fuck roaming legendaries, that's why. They are one of the worst mechanics Pokemon has ever introduced. And that is a hill that I will die on. If they ever come back, I'm quitting Pokemon. Was the unique battle theme in the original Gen 2? No, I believe it was added in Crystal. Don't quote you on this, but you're pretty sure that was an unused song in the original Ruby and Sapphire. Ah. If that's true, I didn't know that. That's pretty interesting. Okay, the next two beasts are near Morville City. I think I'm going to go after Entei first, and then Raikou. Or Raikou. I think it's... Is it Raikou or is it Raikou? I'm not sure. Unfortunately, Raikou didn't get a movie, so I never heard what its pronunciation was meant to be. For Entei... Honestly, for both of them, the current team is probably pretty good. Just lead with Jasper. Was including Crystal in the original. Oh, well. The theme was not in Gold and Silver, but it was in Crystal, basically. But yeah, it was a thing before the remakes. Because when the Legendary Beasts got added, well, when they were in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, for whatever reason, they used the original rendition of their theme rather than the remake rendition. Same goes for in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Okay, he was in Fiery Path, wasn't he? Yeah, because this is where I first learned that the Legendary Beasts were here. I was just chilling, exploring through Fiery Path, and it was like, oh, there's an Entei there. You've never played more than the opening couple of towns of the OG Gen 2. Same. I just know the information. Hey, Frankie, thank you for the raid. That is really appreciated. How was the end of your stream? Did you get your Lake and Forest Path finished? Let me just get you a quick shout-out going. There we go. Who has joined? There's quite a lot of names I see. I saw someone follow. That Eevee girl, thank you for the follow. That's really appreciated. That was before the raid. I'm assuming that you did not come with Frankie. M, thank you for coming over. Shadow Talega, thank you for coming over. Mama, thank you for coming over. Wolfie, thank you. Oh no, you did come with a raid. Thank you, Eevee, for coming with a raid and for following. Kay, thank you for coming over. Plants, MB, Spaghetti Jr., thank you for coming over. MB, shut up. Shut up about fish. Admiral Zam, thank you for coming over. Woodland, thank you for coming over. I hope you're all doing well. My name is Ben. I am a variety streamer here on Twitch. You've probably seen me active a lot in Frankie's chat because I get bullied every day over there. It really is a bit of a problem. They're just really, really cruel to me, but despite that, it's such a wholesome, welcoming community. So I'm currently in the process of doing the post-game of Pokemon Emerald. Well, specifically a ROM hack called Pokemon Emerald Genesis, hence the Heatmore. I was attempting to capture all of the legendaries, but then Groudon broke me, so instead, I'm killing them all, because it's so much more fun. Hey, Strong Cat, thank you for coming along with the raid. How you doing today? Not you, never. To be fair, Em, I don't think you usually bully me. It's usually Meg and Emby, mostly, and Leanie. Right, Entei, you get one chance. That's all I've got the patience for. When I'm not playing Pokemon Emerald at the moment, I am also playing through Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Currently just going through the Legend mode, which is the story mode of that game, but I am planning on attempting to 100% it on stream, which is going to be quite the journey. We show love. Is that what you call it? Well, Entei, it appears that you have chosen to die. I don't know why you would choose that, but if that's what you want, I am more than happy to oblige. How much would it take to 100% it? How much goes into it? Yeah, a lot. It is hard to put into words how much content there is in that game. Oh, someone mentioned Xenoblade, huh? Who mentioned Xenoblade? I streamed one of the Xenoblades. Oh, I streamed all of the Xenoblades. I did all 4 of them. I did one of them twice. That's fair enough, Frankie. Thank you very much for bringing your community across here. Have a good night's sleep. Hope you have a nice, relaxing snooze. And thank you for the follow, Woodland. That is really appreciated. And Strong Cat as well. Thank you both. Learned from Frankie's chat that Jenna Coleman voices Melia. Yeah, she does. And so she was in Xenoblade 1, which came out in 2011, I think the English version came out. So it was before she was in Doctor Who and before she got really, really big. But then they somehow got her back for not just the Definitive Edition, but for Xenoblade 3 as well. And that was only a couple of years ago, like after she'd blown up and become massive. So I don't know how they convinced her to come back, but I'm glad they did. She also leaked Xenoblade 3 accidentally about 6 months before it was revealed, which is pretty funny. A similar situation may have also happened again pretty recently. But yeah, obviously I know a lot of you over on Frankie's stream are big fans of Pokemon. Have any of you played Pokemon Emerald? I know a lot of you have started with more recent games. And if you have you played this particular ROM hack? If not, I would recommend it. I've had a blast with it until these legendary Pokemon. You think you came into my streams for the first time through a Frankie raid was one of my Xenoblade streams. Can't recall which one, just know Shulk wasn't in it. If that was recently, that would have been Xenoblade X, which is kind of a spin-off, kind of not. But yeah, Shulk is not in that one. I've only played the more recent Pokemons. Fair enough. It would be nice if they made the older ones accessible on Switch, so that everyone could play them, but they seem to be allergic to doing that. Loved Emerald to death. Biggest favourite was Crystal. Oh, yeah, Crystal's a great one. Well, for me, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I do struggle going back to the Game Boy games. Only Pokemon Blue. Starting with the original, the classic. Nice. Hey, Rinley, welcome back. You missed the raid. Where's Raikou gone? Did you raid into me? Yes, you did. Yeah, Sam here, Grenade, started with Pokemon Red. I was born the year Pokemon Red and Blue came out. Well, in English, anyway. Wasn't a big Pokemon kid, watched the anime, had some cards, but that was it. That's fair enough. I know the Switch did bring in a lot of new players to Pokemon. First one was yellow with the Pikachu Game Boy Color. Oh, that's so cool. I knew someone who had that when I was a kid, and I was so jealous. Right, Raiko, are you going to cooperate? No, you're not. Okay. Forgot to do your mod duties because you were filming. That's fine. Don't worry. I'm on top of everything. I don't need no mods. Loved yellow, blue, and red. Also had the rare green. Ooh, that is a pretty rare one to get because that was Japanese only. That's pretty... Oh, God, excuse me. I'm a bit windy today. That's pretty cool that you have that. Yeah, my first Pokemon was Emerald. I have gone back to Ruby and Sapphire, although it was a bit tricky to do that because obviously they're missing a lot. I have very briefly tried to play Red and Blue and Crystal, but they're just a little too archaic for me, I think. I very much appreciate the design of those games. I'd love the remakes. But they're just a little too clunky for me. Need them to bring all the games back through Switch. Yes. Yes, they absolutely do. Originals and remakes. Just give people the choice, I think. People who want to play the original, yeah, let them. People who prefer the remakes, let them. Love the originals, but they have not aged well. Yeah, I mean, a lot of Game Boy games haven't. Honestly, surprisingly, I didn't think I'd say this like 5 years ago, but I think of all the Game Boy games I've played, I think Metroid 2 has aged the best. The Pokemon games are fairly clunky, the Zelda games are fun, but clunky. Right, so the next Pokemon that they've, well, not really added, they've just made a mystery gift accessible, is Ho-Oh and Lugia. I think I've got to go over to Victory Road for this one. Best version of Crystal is the bootleg version with a nonsensical translation. Yes, agreed. Am I playing as May? Yes, I am. She just has a better design. Brendan has a weird hat thing and looks a bit dumb. Hey, Wally. Oh, shit. I wasn't expecting to fight you. Okay. Wally, poor boy. You're about to get utterly wrecked. Okay. Speaking of Lugia, wasn't that in New Moorville in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire? Yes, it was. Yeah. You love saying Ho-Oh as Ho-Ho because why in the fuck did they not think of this name? I mean, they probably did, and that's probably why it's not. Still more than Snake, Pac-Man, etc., and it was social. Oh yeah, I mean, they're for the time they are. Despite how buggy they are very impressive games. But I think from that time, the simpler games have aged better because they are simple. Whereas the more ambitious games kind of scrape up against the limits of the platforms they're on. And just, it doesn't make them bad games by any means. And there are plenty of people who like how they play, like how they feel. To them, that is part of the appeal. Just for me, not so much. The name Ho-Oh is derived from some sort of Japanese phoenix folklore. It could be, actually, yeah. That would make a lot of sense. If you go back to Red Alert now, the first one hasn't aged well, yeah. I think most long-running series have that, though, where the earlier games are just clunky. They were still figuring things out back then. You could be onto something there, Rinny, actually. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, Rock, I think you've about had your time in this fight. To be fair, Game Freak started off as a magazine company who decided to try making games. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, they are, considering the circumstances around them, they are very impressive games. It's just that I don't particularly enjoy going back to them. Say, modern developers are still figuring things out. Between 2000 and 2015 probably were the golden years. I think the issue is now not necessarily that they've not figured things out. It's that businesses and corporations have taken over a lot of the decision making and tend to just crunch people, force in bad decisions and microtransactions and all that rubbish. Right, I'm apparently looking for Red in here. I'm just hoping I don't have to fight him, because he's going to be, like, level 80 or something. You recognise this music? Yeah, it's iconic music. Love Gen 3 soundtrack. Wait, do I not already have Flash on someone? I do, but they're not with me, okay. You remember researching something to do with the topic when you were at college, when you were attempting to make a game, and most things in the game concept were ripped off from games you liked at the time, like Heart Gold, Soul Silver. All of the best ideas come from ripping things off. Oh yeah, I 100% agree, Ben. Best Victory Road theme. Okay, if I can't find Red, like, relatively quickly, I'm just gonna give up on Ho-Oh and Lugia. They can live, they're technically not in Hoenn. They're on Naval Rock, which is in the Sevi Islands, because the event was originally from Fire Red Leaf Green. First heard it through the Brawl remix. I forgot they remixed it in Brawl. I definitely heard it for the first time in-game, in this game. Have I not fought you? Okay. Yeah, a lot of games these days are released in very, very bad states. It is a shame to see what is happening to the industry. But again, I can pretty confidently tell you that the developers do not want it released in that state. They very often just don't have the choice. Ah, that's alright, Mama. Thank you for coming across to the raid. Hope you have a good evening and a good sleep. You assumed it was from Gen 4. I mean, to be fair, Gen 4 also has a really good soundtrack, so no one will judge you for that assumption. Your favourite Pokemon remixes in Smash might be the Route 10 and the Ends Castle medley tracks from Smash 4. I mean, those are just good tracks to begin with, so yeah. Money has been taken over in that place. Also a lack for caring about feedback, yeah. It's just, as long as they get the money, they're like, well, you've bought it, you've given us the money, why are we going to listen to your complaints? I'm really hoping that Game Freak in particular don't go down that route. They already seem to be with Scarlet and Violet, but I'm hoping they course correct. Because, yeah, those games should not have released in the state that they did. They are atrocious. It is kind of embarrassing. Another Pulseman game. I forgot that they made that. Hey Emby, are you still here? I'm about to kill your favourite Pokemon. I mean, game patches, the potential of them, are a wonderful thing. If there is a genuine issue with a game, being able to fix it. But a lot of games companies definitely do rely on them a little bit too much. They're a little bit too comfortable releasing a very broken game and going, oh, we'll patch it later. Yeah, sometimes they would do second revisions. To be fair, I don't think ZA is anywhere near as bad as Scarlet and Violet. Graphically, they're certainly not the best. Especially on the technical level. I think they look nicer than Scarlet and Violet, but that's not exactly a high bar to clear. But they aren't buggy as hell. They function as games, thankfully. I mean, the painted buildings, they certainly don't look great, but I guarantee they are for performance on Switch 1. Because at the end of the day, it is a Switch 1 game. Now, should they have needed to have done that? I mean, probably not. They probably could have optimized it better, but Game Freak and optimization, it's never been a winning combo. Yeah, I'm going to give up on Ho-Oh and Lugia. I cannot find Red, and technically they're a mystery gift that's already in the game anyway. They're not new in the ROM hack. So, instead, I'm going to go to Sutopolis. Yeah, ZA is a Switch 1 game. It got a Switch 2 edition, but technically it is a Switch 1 game. Don't think I used that repel. I mean, I think most people... Well, technically no, more people did buy it on Switch 1. But I think most streamers have probably played it on Switch 2, which is probably why you're thinking it was Switch 2. I know Frankie certainly streamed it on Switch 2. Does ZA have that cool feature Scarlet and Violet had where the world would randomly pop in and out of existence? No, it does not. And also, it has some proper pop-in. Like, they actually fade in rather than just kind of appearing. Is that a new Statham movie? I have not watched the James Statham movie in a long time. But I hope you enjoy it if you go and see it. My stepmom is a massive fan of Jason Statham. I think she's watched all of his films. Never happened to you on Violet. Is it a difference between online store and hard copy? I think it did come out, yeah, that the... Was it the digital version, I think, was more stable? I think because it wasn't reading from cartridge, it could read faster, technically. Right, there was a Manaphy around here. There it is. How do I get to it again? Hold on, I can get around it. Your profile picture is Statham, nice. He is a good actor. I understand why you like him. Is it because you have the hard copy but never seen that before? I mean, to be fair, it doesn't... there are so many different glitches in that game that whichever one you end up getting is like a lottery. I definitely had it a few times, and I was on a store copy. Well, Manaphy, like the others, I'm going to offer you a choice. Quick Ball or die? Are you going to take me up on the offer? No, okay. Well, I gave you a choice. You can't blame me for what comes next. Yeah, Scarlet and Violet are just... they're held together with duct tape and a prayer. They fall apart in so many different unique ways. My favourite glitch is the ladder animation glitch. Because it's so stupid. Oh, me and Sam had that happen all the time whenever we played multiplayer. I mean, I initially did... and then I got FOMO and bought it anyway. Right, I need to refill my drink. Do I enjoy TBS games? I'm assuming by TBS you mean turn-based strategy, and I've dabbled. I've played a few Fire Emblem games, but that's about it. And I did enjoy them, but it's not really a genre that I'm too familiar with. I mean, if you have any recommendations, I would take them. Right, next legendary is Mew. It's going to be a long journey for Mew. That's alright, Em. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good sleep. Thank you for coming across with a raid. You were happy with your janky but slightly less janky Sonic Frontiers at that time. I mean, to be fair, of the two games, it was probably the better game. Let's be honest. Not a chess gamer. Not really, no. I did used to play chess when I was younger, but I haven't in a long time. Now, this is some nostalgic music. God, I love this game soundtrack. The forgotten genre. I mean, I would like to see more of them get made. It's been ages since we've had, like, an XCOM. Obviously, Advance Wars kind of died a death on Switch. Didn't the Final Fantasy Tactics game come out recently? I'm pretty sure that's a turn-based strategy game. I've heard that was pretty good. Yeah, Mario and Rabbids. Heard a lot of good things about that game. Oh, there's a new game that... oh, okay, I didn't know that. Menace. Okay, I'll have to potentially give that a try. Where are you going, Mew? Okay, I'm kind of just chasing it. I don't really know how this works. I think this is a reskinned version of the mystery gift Mew that you could get an emerald back in the day. But I don't know exactly how this works. There's got to be some kind of logic to it. Hold on, I've got an idea. Oh, have I scared it off? Oh, I think that scared it off. Oops. I'm not allowed to do that. It's from the makers of Battle Brothers. I've not heard of Battle Brothers. But I will certainly add it to my list of games to check out at some point.
Not clever touching button.
You wish you liked those kinds of strategy games more so that you could play the Rayman DLC. I have been meaning to try them for a while. It's just they're not particularly high on my priority list. The rabbits are funny, but not that funny. Hey, it's the Gen 1 battle theme. Well, Mew, you know the drill. Hey, you're not allowed to do that. No, that's not allowed. It's mostly for fans of, say, Jagged Alliance 2. Again, another game I've not really heard of. I think you're probably seeing how little exposure I've had to that genre. It's the first new Rayman content on a console since Legends in 2013. Has it really been that long? Oh my god. And given how Ubisoft is going at the moment, I think we're unlikely to get another new Rayman. Unfortunately. Oh, excuse me. One day I'm not going to catch the mute button in time and you're just going to hear a massive burp in your ear. Okay, so the next two are Celebi and Mewtwo, and I believe they're both over by Little Root Town. So if I'm going to change my team, I should probably go to Oldale. Oh, I can't fly here. Okay. Why? There are supposed leaks of a Rayman 1 re-release or remaster. That'd be pretty cool, if that is true. For your sake, Ben, I hope it is. And or a Rayman Legends one. Yeah, no, why? It's already on modern systems. I don't see the point of that. What about... I have heard of RimWorld, yes. I've not played it, but I have heard of it. Okay, so I'm gonna want you for Celebi. So I guess, yeah, let's do that. Hopefully I don't need Surf inside Mewtwo's cave. I doubt it'll be very big in there. All of these extra legendary areas do just seem to be like one room. Rayman 3 would be a good candidate for GameCube NSO. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Maybe it'll happen. Rayman 2 is already on there, isn't it? That was added pretty recently. Jagged Alliance 2 has its own cults, much bigger than RimWorld, even though RimWorld is the bigger game. Sometimes it do be like that, though. Like, sometimes the smaller, more niche game ends up with a stronger cult following many years after the fact. Right, somewhere in here is the shrine for Celebi. You dropped all the other games you were playing at the time when Rayman 2 launched. Yeah, I know you did. Okay, I've somehow walked past where Celebi is. Here we go. Hello, Celebi. Okay, we're doing the Colosseum battle theme for some reason. I wouldn't say it's niche, it was quite big in its time, and you'll still have gamers who know of JA2 and think favourably of that. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, now Pokemon Colosseum is a game that I can't wait for it to come to NSO. Love it. Well, I've not played it, but I watched the playthrough of it, and I love that game. Okay, Celebi is not coming with us. Okay, onwards to Mewtwo then. I've got to say, this whole murdering the legendaries thing is a lot more fun than trying to catch them. It's certainly a lot less tedious. Come on then, Mewtwo, what you got? Oh, this is a whole ass dungeon. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. What? Okay. This came out of nowhere. I feel like I've already done one of these somewhere else. I do remember doing that recently. No. Is that not correct? It looks correct to me. Unable to stay long as work day tomorrow. Have a good rest of your stream. Have a good evening, Rinley. Have a good day at work tomorrow as well. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know. I was not expecting my puzzle brain to be required today. I do not know. I don't know. Okay, I don't care. Unless I need to do that to get to Mewtwo, I'm done. My patience has gone down the bin today. Oh, there's a frickin' maze down here. Oh, this is just the maze from Cerulean Cave, isn't it? Okay. I guess I'll run around the maze. I'll humour you, game. There's Mewtwo. Right, Mewtwo, you get the same choice as everyone else. One quick ball, or death. What is this music? This is new. I don't know what this is. That's going to do a lot of damage. Okay, maybe Mewtwo is going to kill me, not the other way around. Oh, it could be that theme, actually, yeah. Is this like Kingdom Hearts or something? Not really. Oh, God. Oh, I don't know, maybe. If it's the music, you mean. Got a feeling Mewtwo is about to just obliterate me. I mean, it could be Kingdom Hearts, yeah. You might be onto something there. I certainly don't recognize it. This is the same ROM hack that gave Wally's Rolts Undertale music. Yeah, that's a fair point. It could very well be Kingdom Hearts. Okay, good. It doesn't have Recover. It's used 4 moves. Which means at this point, it's a war of attrition. And I think I'm winning it. Sulphur's going to go down, but the next Pokemon will finish him off for sure. Actually, unless I do this. See you later, Mewtwo. You're an abomination. Should never have been cloned. I've saved Hoenn from you. Right, there was one more ladder in here. I'll check that out. And then the final legendary that's been added should be over in Meteor Falls. What the hell was that? Don't know if anyone else heard that, but something fell over. Don't know if my mic picked it up. Ghosts. Yeah, it could be. It's the ghost of Mewtwo. He's here for revenge. Is that... Of course the bag... I find a really rare legendary item and my bag is bloody full. Ugh. Who is that there? It's not blue, is it? I'm going to talk to him, and if it's a fight, I'm going to back out and go and do the last legendary instead. I'm surprised the old man let anyone else in here. What's that? Your name is Bell? I guess that makes you the champion of the Hoenn League. Believe it or not, many years ago I was Hoenn's champion. How about it then, Bell? I haven't battled a strong opponent in years. Let's see what Hoenn's League champion is made of. Okay. Hilsey. Is this, oh. Yep, I am not ready for that. No, thank you. I guess that is a goal to shoot for. I'm assuming the Steven fight is still in this ROM hack and they haven't replaced it with this guy. I'm assuming that this is the personal team of the creator of this ROM hack. Anyway, the final one is over by Meteor Falls. Hopefully it's not too deep in. I might have to battle some regular trainers on the way. That is fine. Hold on, do I have Slowbro with me? No, I don't. I'm going to need Slowbro. That's a good point, and I nearly forgot him. Or her, I can't remember. Her. Also, I really should level up Sigmaria, thinking about it. Because he is 4 levels behind. Sorry. Thinking about it, you're surprised you haven't made jokes about calling this Pokemon Emerald Mega Drive. You may have done. You may have done on one of the first streams. If you did, you've definitely forgotten about it. I mean, I don't know for sure if you did, so I've forgotten as well. But it does seem like the sort of thing you'd do. Oh yeah, my secret base is here. I forgot about that. Oh, I love it in Meteor Falls. I don't actually know where in here Deoxys is going to be, so just gonna fumble around until I find it. Because, yeah, that is who I'm going after. For some reason, they didn't add Jirachi, just Deoxys, which is a bit strange. As a British Sega fan, you still find it a bit weird hearing the word Genesis in the context of video games. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, Blunter, thank you for stopping by. Have a good rest of the day. And thank you for the luck. I think I'm gonna need it. Okay, well this is Deoxys, for sure. Am I meant to do something here? Hold on, let me check the README document. Where's Zinnia to knock you out first? You didn't lose to Zinnia, did you? Please tell me you didn't. Her team is designed to just be swept by Mega Rayquaza. Try Rock Smash, it very well could be that. So, Deoxys. Guess who I need in the party? Guess who I killed earlier today? I need Rayquaza. I'm not doing Deoxys. I guess Deoxys just isn't coming to Earth. Oh, no, she does. Yes, no, I thought you meant you lost to her. Sorry. No, you are absolutely right then. No, you have not made something up. That does happen. Because she steals your Mega Stone off you. Okay, while I'm here, I'm just going to see if I can confirm if Steven Stone is still here. Oh my god, I didn't think you were going to fight. I ran past you and you didn't fight. I didn't think you wanted to. I can't believe I'd gaslight you like that. Don't be like that. I misunderstood what you meant. That's all. No gaslighting. One last phone number, I suppose. Okay, you're probably just a trainer, yep. I'm not sure if Steven is in here, because where the ladder for Deoxys was looked very much like where Steven usually is. I hope they've not replaced him, because he's a great super boss, and I want to fight him properly. I was probably meant to go down that other way, maybe. Or maybe not. Oh, no, this just takes me back to... this. Yeah, I think I was meant to go down there. Okay. Oh, nearly. Nearly overshot it. There is Steven's cave, I believe. Not sure where this goes, though. Oh, PP up that I can't even get. Okay. Oh. No, I think they've gotten rid of Steven then. Okay, that's... There is a new super boss to fight, and I do intend to fight them. But I was hoping to fight Steven. That's a shame that they've removed him. I don't see why they needed to, because the other super boss is in a completely different area. They don't have to be mutually exclusive. Okay, it is what it is, though. No point crying over spilt milk. God knows I've done enough of that today. Okay, I guess that is going to do it for today's stream. Next time on Pokemon Emerald will probably be the final Pokemon Emerald stream. I'm going to start off, I'm going to go to the Safari Zone because I haven't shown that off yet. Then I'm going to go to the Battle Frontier, and I'm going to spend a bit of time showing off the facilities. I don't think I'm going to spend too long there. Maybe just do one round in each of the facilities, see how far I get, just to show off what all the gimmicks and stuff are. I don't have a properly trained team, so they're not going to go very far anyway. And then I'm going to attempt this new super boss, and I think that'll be a good note to end this little series on. It's been good fun. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I will be back on Saturday with some more Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. I'm going to be taking care of one of the game's 2 side stories, Sia's Tale, which is what Sia was up to during the events of the main game. So, if you're a fan of Sia's design as I am, get ready, because you're going to be seeing a lot of it from behind, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it very much. And then the next Emerald stream will be here in 2 weeks' time. Since Frankie was kind enough to raid in, I think I really should carry it on and get a raid train going. So, we are going to raid Bumble Abby again. She is currently playing Hollow Knight Silksong. She's about midway through the game from what I remember, so if you haven't played that game and you don't want to be spoiled, probably don't come along with the raid. But if you don't mind spoilers, or if you have played it, please come along and say hey. Right then, have a good one guys, and I'll see you later. Bye!